Hi, I'm Cheryl Chapman and this is the Live, Love, Laugh Lives, where I'm speaking to entrepreneurs, employers and enlightened souls about how they live their lives, what they love doing, and along the way we might have a laugh as well. So today I'm joined by the incredible, amazing Stephen Green. What can I tell you about Stephen Green? Well, when I first met him, I thought he looks like a miserable fucker, but actually, he's not. He was stood in an event. He was very quiet, very unassuming. I went up to him and I said, "Oh, it looks like I'm gonna, be your coach for speaking." He was like that. All right, totally unimpressed. And at first, when we started working together, I had some ideas, you do as a coach and a mentor. And I said, "Oh yeah, I think we should change this word discipline." And he went, "Right." And then at 3 o'clock in the morning, I got a phone call saying, "I'm not changing that word. This is how I live my life. This is what I've been doing all my life." And I was like, "It's totally up to you, mate." And he was absolutely right. So here is Stephen Green. Round of applause. So Stephen, what have you been doing recently? Have you been lying on a beach, not doing anything?
Yeah. Well, last year I've been doing a pretty big physical event. So I did double Ironman. Back to back, which took 37 hours. So that was 4.8 mile swim, 224-mile bike ride, and then 2 marathons.
Did you need any discipline while you were doing
that? Yeah, definitely.
Why did you do that? I know it sounds a crazy question, but why? Why do that?
Because I was fit in the army and because I'd passed P Company, I had the maroon beret and stuff like that. I was an army PTI. I guess having that respect on camp, I just wanted to know, did I still have that? Did I still have, when I used to walk about, and I did used to think that I was the man in my blue jacket and my maroon beret, and I was a fit guy on camp, and I'd come out of the army, and for 10 years I still trained, did a lot of gym work. Did I still have that ability to do the fitness side of it? And that itch kept growing more and more the last few years, to the point where I thought, I need to, for myself, I need to test myself at a level. So people had said to me, "Why don't you do a marathon? Why don't you do course to course?" And I went, I can't get motivated for something like that. And I'm not disrespecting that, but it needed to be something that I didn't know I could do.
Yeah. And that seems to be, it is a fair sort of assumption that that's what you do in your life as well. Like you're always trying to do a little bit more, a little bit bigger, because obviously you're really successful in property. But I think you took on quite a big property, pushed yourself again. What's been going on there?
So yeah, project that we're doing, it's 2.7 million gross development value. We took an old gym and nightclub. I used to actually go to the nightclub myself, and the gym, I used to train in there. We converted it to 10 apartments. A gymnasium, 17 offices, and a 200-seater conference room where we can deliver our own training.
Yeah, so just not a 2 up, 2 down refurb job then, yeah. And I know, one of the things that you came to us to learn about speaking was to get the message out to more people. So you've got your PMA, do you call it?
PIA, Property Investment Academy, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you do there? You help people to actually get into property like you did?
Yeah, so I'm a big believer in you've got to get the mindset right first. So the discipline model comes into it, as you know. And I often say that somebody could have the best strategy in the world, but if we get affected in life by a relationship breakup or troubles at work, it could be something with our children. Once we're taken off track, it doesn't matter how good your strategy is, you're not moving forward. So we've got to get rid of that baggage first, really, that crap, them limiting beliefs. And once we get rid of that, the strategy part's actually really easy. I always say I can teach a monkey a property strategy. So we get them in the right place first, and then we bolt on the strategy afterwards to teach them how they can start in property with no money, basically.
Yeah. Well, what's the number one mindset, sort of holds everybody back? Is there like a number one thing?
There's 10. There's the 10 letters in the discipline model, which I believe make up success for anyone. It doesn't matter what you're doing.
Yeah. What sort of things hold people back, though?
A lack of vision, so a lack of knowing where they want to go is one of the main ones of what do you actually want from life, because most people don't know that. And then once you know that, it's about putting a clear plan in place, being persistent, having a proper goal setting model, not SMART goals. I don't like SMART goals. And then it's about putting yourself around the right people as well. That's crucial.
And I know that you have been, you and Gemma and the girls have been on Rich House, Poor House.
Yeah.
And that was really great to see. We were talking earlier, weren't we, about how you and the whole family got into doing the gardening, you know, getting some more money. There's been a review of that recently, hasn't it? What was the outcome for the family that you shared, you know, swapped the houses with?
Yeah, so Channel 5 asked us to do a special because Ben and Demi, who we swapped with, because their lives changed so much from... We offered them at the end, we offered them to do our training, and I was quite direct with them. I said, look, I'll help you, but you have to have the right attitude, and if at any point I see that's not there, we'll pull the plug on the agreement. So we expect you to be at the training on time, we expect you to be committed, and if we tell you to do something, we expect that you can implement it as well. And credit to them both, they just did everything what we told them to do. Demi went and set up her own business, so she left the job, set up her own business. That's going really well. Ben set up his own business, and just because of how well he was doing within our academy and standing out, we had the opportunity of a sales role. He's got a great personality, and we just went, right, let's try it. So I rang him up and just said, how would you fancy a bit of a change in career again, and doing some sales with us? And he said, can I think on it? He came back that night and he said, yeah, I want to test it. So we started to give him some leads, trained him up on it, and he just literally straight away, I think it was in the third day, he got his first sale. And then once he got that, that confidence came, and yeah, he's one of our top sales reps now in our company.
Fabulous. I know you're really, really passionate about the North East, which is obviously where you're from. And you started to do your Strengths to Succeed events. I felt really grateful for being the opportunity to stand on your stage. Your crowd, even to this day, has got to be the best crowd I've ever seen. I'm sorry if you've been in any other crowd, but I knew it was going to be in a room full of squaddies or ex-squaddies, as well as some women as well. And I was just like, I can't start this presentation the way that I would normally do. But actually, since then, I always start my presentations with raise your hand if you like the experience when you've had a really great orgasm. Because your crowd were just like that, whoa, we'll have a bit of this. But that event had a real serious side to it as well, didn't it? About mindset and obviously mental health. Do you want to share what you've been doing there? For
yeah, I'm really passionate about helping people in the mental health area. So because I've suffered from PTSD myself, and I've hit a really low point in Iraq where I considered taking my own life. That's how low things got. And I just think that when you're on the way up in life, you should be pulling other people up with you as well. So yeah, I'm really passionate around the mental health side, and I know the benefits of you can see someone who's completely suicidal and how quick you can actually turn things around the other way. So.
And I know when we were talking about your story, and obviously, you know, you were like, discipline, you know, I don't know which parts of the story I'm going to share, but you did share about someone who was really, really special to you on that journey. Who was that? Yeah,
it was my granddad. So my granddad was my hero, as we put in the story. Just somebody very close. I was brought up by my grandparents. My mum and dad split up when I was fairly young. My dad won custody of me, but on condition he had somebody to help, and my grandma and granddad played that role. My grandma left a job, and I was there all the time, probably 75% of my childhood. So when my granddad passed away, I took that quite badly, and that was the trigger point of my PTSD, funnily enough.
And you're a granddad now yourself, aren't
you? Yeah, I am, yeah. Do I look old enough? I certainly don't. I don't feel old enough anyway. Yeah, and bizarrely, we've now got custody of my granddaughter. We've got a special guardianship order of her.
Yeah, she's come on leaps and bounds, hasn't she? Absolutely. And tell us about your little one though, because you bought her a garage, didn't you? Did I hear?
I did, yeah. For her 10th birthday, excuse me, I bought her. Paid $2,200 for a garage. And I remember the day we took her around, and she went into the alley, and she had a little cousin with her as well who's 9, and she walks into this back alley, and I go, there it is, and she's like going, what, where is it? And I went, that, and she went, it's a garage, and I went, yeah, I know, that's your present, and she went, what's in it? And I went, nothing, it's just a garage. And the reason for that was to teach her about assets. That garage, she gets £60 a month, which is $720 a year. And then I've said to her, like 50 years, you're going to get 30 odd grand off that garage, which we paid $2,000 for. And I know she doesn't get the message right now, but she will do when she's older, of having assets that continue to pay you money.
Yeah, brilliant. And you're just about to launch a competition, or you're launching a competition?
Launched it yet, so we're towards the final of it now, right now. We've called it The One, where I'm going to take one person until they become a millionaire. So I'll stay with them, guide them, coach them, mentor them, put them on training. They'll come on flights, business meetings and stuff like that. But it's gone crazy. There's just loads of celebs have got behind it. It's been in the papers, been in the news. We've got a guy from Tenerife who's actually in the final. He's in the final 9 right now, doing well. So it was on the Tenerife national news and stuff as well. So yeah, it's gone a bit crazy.
So I think we know that you live your life to the full at quite a fast pace.
Yeah.
That's why we have to speak really, really
By
fast.
the edge, what's the say?
What?
Live,
Live, love, laugh.
no, not that one, the other one. By the seat of your pants. Oh. Yeah, that's the one I meant.
You're living by the seat of your pants, yeah, I'm with you. We know that you love your family. Yeah. You love, you're really passionate about discipline and love that. What makes you laugh?
I think it's when I do things to people. I've got a bit of I don't know if it's a sick side.
Oh God, where are we going with this? We're going anywhere.
Probably pranks that I've done on people.
Yeah. Well, you're an ex-squaddie, aren't you? Yeah. So, I mean, I've heard of the pranks what my husband did. I don't think I even want to ask you what you've done. But I can't leave without saying nice pair of teeth.
Yeah.
If that's okay.
No, absolutely. So I went to Turkey, spit it out, new teeth. Went to Turkey, and I had a mate actually, so it was quite funny how it happened. So Peter rang me and went, "You're on stage. You need teeth. You need to have that. You need to have that smile." And I was like, "No, it's not me. I'm army. I'm not into that crap. I am who I am." And I actually went to Turkey for a holiday. Peter rang me, and he'll probably watch this actually. He was at that event that you done, yeah. And Peter went and rang the guy that he'd had his teeth done by, and they went and rang me and said, "Oh, I've had your friend Peter on the phone. Come and see me. No sale or anything like that. Just come and have a chat with me." And I sat down, and the guy showed me all these pictures and stuff, and put an image on the board with me with my new teeth, and went, "Look, that's you with your new teeth." And I was like, "Whoa, that does look quite good." And then before I knew it, I was handing over money and getting the teeth. Yeah.
Fab. Stephen Green, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
I hope you've enjoyed that speediest interview ever in the history of Live, Love, Laugh. Remember to live, love and laugh every day, and we'll see you soon. Take care.